Welcome to the dopest live stream that's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. Khary's crib, Khary's crib, Khary's crib, Khary's crib.
Yo, it's another news day. I feel good, I'm on top like a kufe. Sipping my coffee, shaking my head for homies acting goofy. Guess they do it for the gram or the TikTok, so who's me? Welcome to the crib, let's kick it like Bruce Lee. Part intelligent, part ratchet, that's half Neil deGrasse and half Boosie. Listen, man. Real spit, now that's lit, homie, truthfully. If you in the Tampa area, you should be down like Bruce B. We treat the pod like sex, we start slow and at full speed. You like the way we work it? 9 p.m. we going in, we podding perfect. Beez and Tati is my posse. No worries because I know my posse got me. Be careful, we might snap like paparazzi. But yo, let's start the show and get it lit like sipping hot Tati. What's good in 10 pretty people? Tuesday evening, my name is Khary. This is my crib. And I invite you into my home for another evening of the dopest live stream. That's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and when I feel like it, sometimes like a showcase. We have a good show for you tonight. We turn the clocks back to Sunday, and a new bill proposes that in 2023, we turn the clock back no more. What does that mean for us? We're gonna get into it. Tom Brady has unretired. Some people say he got bored at home already and he's feeling young. Speaking of, how do you know when you're getting old or when the world sees you as old? Let's get into it. We're going to talk about this, that, and a lot more. I'm joined by the homie Beez, Buddha, the beautiful Tati. What's up to all my house guests in the chat? Everybody watching, podcast listeners listening, hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you're not already. Share this with your people. We gonna have a good time tonight, y'all. Phone lines are open. Area code 813-559-3339 to join the discussion tonight. How is everybody doing? I hope your weekend was great. I hope your week has started off fantastic, and I hope it started off a lot better than the clerk in the Oh, I think we got to mute your mic over there, Tati. Then the clerk in the store that I went to the other day. I went to the store. I said, "Hey man, how you doing?" You know, I expected the normal. I'm doing all right, blah 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 blah. But this guy says, "Hey, my dog died. I had to put my dog to sleep today." I was not prepared for that response. When you ask somebody how they doing, you don't be prepared for it, especially people you don't really know. I just see this dude when I go buy blunts. I want a blunt. He's telling me he had to put his dog to sleep. And I was like, damn, that's fucked up. Probably hurting. I can imagine after having a dog for a particular amount of time that it feels like a family member. And then having to put the dog to sleep is probably a traumatic thing for some people. But I felt for him. I didn't expect that type of I'm doing good, but that's what I got. You know, what up, Cheryl? What up, Giovanni? What up, Wayne? What's going on, everybody in the chat? How are y'all doing tonight? Yo, Wayne, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I think I gave you actual like moderator privileges a while back. I didn't say anything. I just wanted to see if you would notice. I'm not sure if you noticed or not. But you do have moderator privileges, by the way, just in case you didn't know. You know, Tati is joining us. She stepped away for a moment. Beez is running a little bit behind, but it's gonna be a good time tonight, y'all. It's gonna be a good time. We got some interesting topics lined up. Let's see where I got it at. I got a bunch of screens over here. We got quite a few interesting topics lined up. We're gonna have some interesting chats tonight, you know. Yes. Okay. So you have recognized. He says, "Yes, I do. Yes, you do." So whenever you see some bullshit, you're like the only person in there that can say, "Yo, get this bullshit up out of here, man. Get this bullshit up out of here." So you got that power, man. He got the power. He like He-Man. I got the power. That's totally like not really He-Man, but that's like another song that kind of used that vibe. Beez is joining us. What's poppin', Beez? What's poppin', man?
Sorry.
How you feeling, bro?
Ain't much. Sorry for my lateness, brother. You know.
It's all right, man. It's all right. We all black. We all understand what it means to be late. You know.
I can't.
Hey, it's no longer Black History
Little
Month.
black woman in the back.
It's no longer Black History Month, so I can say it.
Little black woman in the background.
It's always you know what? I'm not even gonna say it. I was gonna say it's always a black woman that makes you late, but I'm not even gonna say it.
Hey,
I already said
I'm not offended.
You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be.
I'm not offended.
Cheryl says she bought the mug. I saw that. You should have it shortly if you haven't gotten it yet. I saw the status that they were ordered. They were being processed, and you should have them shortly. You and Khary, both of y'all cop some mugs. You know, I appreciate that. I really do. You know, which by the way, let me show the mug. Yeah. We got the Khary's Crib Live mug. You know, we got some hoodies. You know, we got some hoodies on the site, Khary'sCrib.com. You know, if you want support, you could buy some merchandise and shit. I wear a lot of my own merchandise myself, you know. I wear a lot of my crown hats. I got hats that just have a crown on the top. If I had one close by, I would throw it on. I do have a red one that kind of matches my attire. But I felt like rocking my fresh haircut today, you know. I got the I got a fresh haircut, so now I kind of feel like if I wanted to, I could really be a thought right now. I could really go out, be a thought, and have some hoodway, have some hoe ways just because I got a haircut. You know, that's how niggas be feeling when they get a haircut.
Hey,
you know?
yo.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. That was a whole lot. That was a lot of story there. You can have a long conversation later.
I saw a meme earlier.
Oh, wow.
I saw a meme earlier.
You gotta have a long conversation earlier.
Right.
I want you to know that.
I saw a meme earlier where nigga got a haircut, right? The nigga got a haircut. Nigga got a haircut. He was like, "Oh, I can go cheat now." I was like, "Damn, nigga!" All because of a haircut? You foolish.
That's what life is bringing to niggas.
Yo, the internet is funny. Niggas do the most extra shit, yo. Let's see.
The internet is cruel, fam. You know what I seen today that was so cruel on the internet? I was like, yeah, they don't stop.
What's that?
So, you know, WWE's got a video game, like wrestling and shit, right?
My son just bought it, actually.
All right, check it out like this. Somebody just created a Little Dirk and NBA Youngboy characters, and now they got like matches, steel cage matches and all that.
Between those two?
Yeah,
them games is interesting. My son actually bought it recently. He was like, "Yo, this is like the best looking WWE game they've had for a couple of years. They actually skipped last year because the prior version was so bad." So he said they took
it's horrible.
He said, "Yo, they took a couple of years just to make this shit like the best thing ever." And he says, "Yo, I want to get it." He bought this shit the other day. I ain't speak to him since.
Mm.
I'm about to cop.
And I haven't spoke to him since because he's on spring break. He's on spring break. I didn't even realize this week was spring break, but it was spring break out here. And I saw some video today. I saw some video today of Clearwater Beach. That shit looked crazy.
I was gonna say, can we go out there?
Clearwater's right around the corner. Yeah. Beez will be out here next week too, by the way.
Yeah.
Goddamn, it sound like.
What's that?
What?
It sound like we finna go outside.
Let me see.
Oh, Tati. Saturday the 26th, we are outside.
Baby, I'm outside.
We are outside.
Yeah. Hey, we got a boat ride next weekend.
What's the numbers? I need to know the numbers, like the day numbers on that.
This the girls only trip.
What is that?
This the girls only trip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's actually a friend of mine. Her aunt is turning 50.
I'm just trying to be.
Listen, it's a friend of mine.
I'm trying to be out there.
Her aunt is turning 50. This is in 50. When I say 50, I mean like 50 looking 29 Jamaican lady. Like It's her birthday.
Oh, yo, that's hard, and that's
We on
hard
a
for
boat.
Jamaican to
Okay.
be 50
Right.
years old and to look 20. Because I'm
Right.
sorry,
And she
Jamaican
fuck
women.
with us. Like, you know, we lit.
Okay.
We lit.
Listen,
Right.
listen. I gotta say it like this because can I cut in there real quick? Because
What's up?
you know, Jamaicans. You ask Jamaicans if they black, they say no, I'm Jamaican.
Period.
You know, at the end of the day, you still black. At the end of the day, you just a descendant of Jamaica. That's what we're gonna say. But they say we are black. So with that being said, you know, black does crack in Jamaica.
Her black ain't
You know,
crack.
it'd be her black ain't crack. So she's
Not
more
even
Jamaican.
a little bit.
She's Jamaican.
She's nice. She's gorgeous.
Oh no.
Nah, I believe.
But shit.
We on the boat though, and then the weekend after that, which is I think the week that you'll be here, Beez.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's a vibe. It's it's supposed to be a pool party. There's supposed to be some shit going on in Miami. And I'm just here for it. I'm outside. Me and my homegirls. We doing what the girls say. They say bald head hoe shit. Maybe not bald head hoe shit. I'm not doing
Oh my. That sounds scallywag. That sounds scallywag.
We outside.
That sounds
we having
scallywag.
Right, so-
That don't sound bullhead.
Here goes some footage. Here goes some footage from Clearwater Beach this week.
That's not the beach, my
That's
nigga.
the
That shit like a
beach.
bunch of fucking ants running around
That's
out
the
there, my
beach.
nigga.
That's the beach, my
that
G.
beach, Beez, that
That look
beach
like
is
some
20 minutes
ants.
from my house.
Yeah. And I tell you what, I don't ever see it looking like that. Me personally.
I have.
I only see this like this in videos. When I go there in person, I never see it looking like this. I
I've
see it
seen that
crowded.
before.
I see it crowded. I never see it that crowded.
That is
You
wow.
go during spring break, that's what you go do.
Yeah, I don't go during
That is
spring break
wow right there.
because it's
yo.
like that. But I'm just saying, regular time, non-spring break, even in the summer, I don't see it looking like that. You know, but that spring break
Nah,
out
you know what
here
it is?
in Florida.
Everybody, what you call it? Like everybody about to be back outside, you know. People ain't been outside in a while. They gotta get out. And then it's like, yo, the colleges and shit, like they easing up on certain shit, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get wild.
Have either of y'all ever done anything for spring break, like going away or had like some type of party type of shit, like one of those college spring break experiences?
Several times.
Several times. Where'd you go, Beez?
I did the Miami thing. I mostly did like the Miami, certain parts of the dirty, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Cause some colleges you don't even gotta leave during spring break. Some colleges it'd be late at the college during spring break. Cause everybody don't go home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing with spring break. Nobody really goes home for spring break.
You know that's kind of how Freaknik started, right?
Yeah. One of the greatest.
Yeah, Freaknik, one of the as Beez about to say, one of the greatest spring break parties ever, which actually turned into a yearly thing where people started coming from all over. But that actually started because a bunch of students at black colleges in Atlanta didn't go home for spring break or didn't go anywhere for spring break. They actually stayed at school and stayed in college. So they started doing their own thing. And it only takes but a few people to say, yo, shit's popping off in Atlanta for spring break. Atlanta is not the place to go for spring break. There's no beaches in Atlanta. That's like a landlocked state, you know? There's no beaches anywhere around Atlanta. People that grew up in Atlanta, there's a lot of people out there that has never been to a beach. You know? There's people out there that's never been to a beach. So for Atlanta to be a spot for people to congregate to for spring break is crazy. And black people said, you know what? Shit's popping in Atlanta.
Yes.
We going to Atlanta. It started off as barbecues, and then it just turned into Freaknik was the definition of we outside. Freaknik was the definition of we outside.
Fucking.
Because
talk about that. And we outside fucking.
Yes, exactly. And that's why it was the definition, because motherfuckers would go to Atlanta, not even have rooms. They wouldn't even have rooms. People wouldn't have rooms. People wouldn't say, hey, we going to Atlanta to go to this shit. They would just say, yo, we going to Atlanta to just experience Freaknik, which is just the people on the streets. If you see video from Freaknik, you don't see video of nobody in the club. Everybody's on the street. Everybody's on the
fucking.
Yes, and they were fucking. Motherfucker said, oh, this is Freaknik? We gonna make it Freaknik for real. Motherfuckers would be outside fucking on the hoods of car. There was a video of this girl from my school that went around where she was filmed fucking some random nigga on a fire hydrant. Yo, the shit was crazy. But
they was fucking on car cover hoods. Fucking the Waffle House niggas tearing ass up in the Waffle House on the table. This shit
popping
was
off
crazy.
everywhere, yo. It's popping off everywhere. You know? So that was Atlanta back in the days for Freaknik, but they shut that down pretty quickly. I don't even think it lasted 10 years before the city was like, nah, this shit's just out of control, yo. The city shut it down.
You know who was the biggest act?
Who's that?
Once Luke got involved.
I've seen
it got crazy.
Yeah, I've seen a Luke show before. Luke shows were wild, yo.
Yeah, them things was crazy.
I want to be, I want to be one of them niggas in the front row.
Wow,
Luke show? I want to be in the front row.
I know a nigga that was in the front row.
He got some head, huh?
No, he ate some pussy on stage.
Oh, see, I need. Shit, I know some.
That ain't the flex you thought it was.
Yo, Beez, he ate some pussy on stage, and he wasn't the first one.
That ain't the flex you thought it was.
Oh, he had leftovers.
So they was like, yo, who wanna come eat her pussy? One nigga came up. He was first. He went up. He ate some pussy. Who else wanna eat some pussy? Another nigga went up, ate her pussy right after this nigga ate her pussy. Who else want to eat some pussy? Then the nigga I know, he came up. They called him up. He went up there. Boom. That nigga went on stage, ate some pussy after the first and second nigga ate some pussy. Another nigga went up after him. Yo, the shit was crazy. But I tell you what.
That's dangerous.
It's dangerous, but guess what? Monday.
I ain't no random pussy.
Monday, his new girlfriend was one of the baddest chicks on the campus.
Yeah, she saw the nigga skills.
That's wild.
She said,
dead ass too.
She said, that's a face that I'm gonna ride in the future.
Yo, dead ass.
Man.
Dead ass. He had a new girlfriend Monday, and they was together for a minute, yo. And I tell you what, he was not a handsome fella. He was not a handsome fella.
It be like that.
Yo, listen, I be like, yo, you be seeing some of the baddest chicks with some of the fucking baddest chick, some of the worst dudes with some of the baddest chicks, and you be like, yo, what the fuck is he doing with her?
That man going hard upstairs.
Yo,
he got a whole mouthful.
Yo, I was talking to this girl one time, and like we was dealing with each other, all right. But then I was like kind of like, yo, so like are we just fucking or that's it? Or there's some other shit? She was like, well, I like you, I fuck with you, you cute, you this, you that, but you're not really my type. I was like, oh, okay. Wow. I was like, okay. She was like, what's your type? She was like, well, I kind of like dudes that's a little bigger, that weigh a little more. You know, so like I kind of like dudes that's like 250, 260 type of shit. I was like, oh, so you like fat niggas?
Oh, she was a chubby chaser.
Yeah, I was like, chubby chaser. I was like, oh, so you like fat niggas? I was like, I could understand that. You know, I'm nowhere near a fat nigga.
That ain't fat.
Hey, Hey.
250 on the right build is not fat.
Okay. 250 on somebody 5'6", 5'7"
You
is
ever
fat.
seen somebody 6'2", 6'3", 6'5",
Tati.
250?
Tati, hold up, Tati. She was talking Gerald Levert 250. Not Kevin Garnett.
No, she wasn't.
Yo, listen.
Y'all so
Not Kevin
aggy.
Garnett.
That's like
250.
she wanted somebody taller.
She was talking about fatter though, because
why you think so?
Because she described it as like brawly. That was the word, brawly.
Those are the words she used, brawly?
Like
yeah, brawly.
There are men that's like 6'4", 6'5".
Okay, check this out. Check this out.
250.
I've seen pictures of some of her exes. They were not 6'5".
So now we judging people based off their exes.
No, they were not 6'5", is what I'm saying. They were
more Gerald Levert.
Right.
Well, what she look like?
5'8", 5'9". She was a chubby chaser. She said that.
So what she look like?
She was a Spanish chick.
Can I explain this?
What that mean? That don't got nothing to do with her build.
She wanted the 250. She like them big pun niggas.
Yeah.
She like them big pun niggas.
Yeah. More like that.
She like them Biggie Smalls, them Prince Marky D niggas, them Fat Joe niggas before he lost the weight. That's what she like.
Right.
I ain't mad at that either though.
Right. Her type was
she like them heavy D's, yo.
Her type was more of the teddy bear.
Feel irate.
Her type was more of the teddy bear, and I wasn't the teddy bear. I don't even know how we got on this. We've been on it so long now. How did we get on this?
She like because you brought this up.
I know.
There was a point. Maybe the C cup.
There was a point behind it though. I forget what the point was.
I don't know what the point was. I forgot what the point was.
There was a point. Well, I know. Y'all kept carrying on with the descriptions.
I didn't say shit.
Hey, listen. She was talking about.
I don't even know what my point was now. I don't even know what my point was now. We got Rock in the chat. We got P in the chat. I'm gonna wait for somebody in the chat to tell me, what was the point of my? I was getting to a point about something that was dealing with spring break or some shit.
Anyway, spring break, I'm outside.
Something we was talking about.
I'm outside.
We're talking about Freaknik, and then it got eliminated. The nigga was eating pussy. He had the best girlfriend on the campus. Some shit.
I don't even know now. But you know what? Let's
go ahead. Some shenanigans.
Let's go ahead and get into it, Chuck. We've been joking around for a long time. We actually touched on this a little bit a couple of minutes ago with the shit we was talking about. Getting older and wiser, but more like getting older. You know, when do you know when you're getting older, or should I say, have you ever realized that the world around you views you as older now? Views you as an old man and shit. I have a couple examples too. You know, I have a couple examples. Me and Tati.
You and Tati.
Me and Tati was walking through the mall, right? Me and Tati was walking through the mall. We was chilling, right? And afterwards, she got a text, right? And Tati, tell her.
Text.
What was it? It was a DM. It was a DM.
It was a DM. It was not a text.
It wasn't a text message. Okay, there is a distinction. I kind of said it like
you act like I know that nigga. I
kind of said it like it was one and the same.
Right.
In my head, I had it as one and the same.
And then to take it further, it wasn't just the DM.
She got a message.
It was in the requested messages.
It was a message. It don't matter. The title. It was a message. What did the message say?
That day.
Yeah, what did that message say?
It said something like,
still fucking with Ronald
I saw you or something. I think I saw you. But it wasn't until, wait. You mean recently?
Yes.
Okay, recently, I got a message.
Go ahead.
So recently, hold on, I'm trying to find it because I wanna word it correctly. I don't wanna, hold on. Okay, so I got a message that said, "You
Please,
single?
Let's get to it. Get to it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You single or you still fuck with the old man?" LOL.
And then I said,
You
"Oh wait,
single or you still fuck with the old man?"
I'm the old man." I said, "Oh shit, I'm the old man." And I said, "Damn."
Yo, that is hilarious.
Man.
And I said,
This
"Damn,
nigga don't
motherfucker
wanna
see
be
me
old.
as old, huh?"
Listen.
But then I got another example too. I have another example.
When?
I've been introduced to a few gentlemen
Okay.
younger than me.
Okay.
They did not give me a pound.
They shook your hand?
They shook my hand. I was
were
like,
these-
how old these motherfuckers
When was
think
this?
I am?
When was this?
It was a few times at the bowling alley. Couple of niggas there shook my hand.
They not even that much younger than you though.
Exactly. So what makes me look old?
Yo, time out.
Yo.
Time out. Hold up, though.
What?
Shaking your hand, that don't mean they could have just been
They
raised
disrespect
correctly, my
you.
nigga.
Okay. Now.
You know what I mean?
All right. Now.
And we in
Okay.
the South.
Okay.
If they don't know
Okay.
you, then they respect you. They shake your hand.
Mo,
Right. But you only do that when you assume that the person is what?
I don't know. I give hugs. I don't shake hands.
A good portion
Yo,
older than you.
you know something?
Can I tell you what?
I'll give you that.
Right?
Okay.
If you don't,
I'll
see
give you
what
that
mean, though. I
because-
see where you're going.
Check this out. There's some girls in Urgent Care
uh-huh.
that where I work. You know, we my building is associated with them. So when they first met me, it was, "Hey Brian, da 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 da." Then they looked at my and seen my age.
Mm-hmm.
And then I became Mr. Moss.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You see that shit?
So I get it. I
You
get
know?
it. Once they seen like how old I was, then I was Mr. Moss.
See, my nigga P is in the chat. My nigga P is in the chat. You know, I'm glad you in the chat too, right? Cause now I get it. You know, I understand how your moms felt back in the days. You know, remember when we was young Beez and we would try to throw Miss in front of her name, and she'd be like, I ain't that old. You don't throw no Miss in front of my shit.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, when I worked with the kids, they used to call me
But
Miss,
I get it.
Miss
I understand
Tati,
now.
Miss Tati. And some of them would just call me Tati. Some of them call me Miss Tati. And it didn't make me feel a way.
Mm-hmm.
It did make me feel like, all right, you ain't got to call me Miss, you know? But I didn't feel...
I can't.
You don't have to call me Miss.
I can't with you.
Just
Yeah,
call
I
me
can't.
Tati. I feel like
Just
we
call you
ain't got to
Tati?
do all that. Because I was more laid back with them, though. So you ain't even got to do all that.
Okay.
And here I am thinking I'm the young, energetic nigga and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Shut up.
Everybody looking at me as the old motherfucking man. Oh shit. I'm wondering now if I'm walking in the spot looking like my dad. Yo, my dad used to walk up in the spot with his straw hat on. Yeah, that nigga used to be in the club before me. I was like in my 20s.
Listen.
I go to the club, that nigga already at the bar. You know?
Let me tell you something though. See, the players from that generation, they different. They did it different, bro.
Yeah. He definitely
they did it totally different. They smooth with their shit.
Did. Cause even though my fashion is different, my fashion isn't a whole lot off from the younger niggas.
Hey, Wayne said somebody called him Unc. Definitely calling you Unc if you older than me and I don't know you.
Oh,
and you doing a little too much. All right, Unc.
Yo, this sometimes. All right, so there's a couple of niggas that call me Unc, right? There's a couple of niggas that call me Unc. I'd be like, wait, y'all niggas is my age.
What?
It's like, yo, you my age.
Why
nigga.
are they calling you Unc if they
I don't
your
know.
age?
You know the one that gets me?
What's that?
Yo, OG.
OG.
Yo, OG.
Yeah, I get a lot of OG too.
OG.
I get a lot of OG too. So OG means I'm an old nigga too. Everybody call me little OG. I mean, I'm an old nigga
Old
too.
gangster.
Oh shit.
That's what I mean. Old gangster.
Oh shit.
Oh wow.
I am
guess
a bit
so.
of. I am a bit of an OG. Though. I would say yeah. I'm a bit of an OG. You know. Yeah, I'm retired from the bullshit.
Got a couple of war scores. War scars.
I'm retired from the bullshit. But
I
shit.
got a lot of fucking war scars. Shit.
Do you feel old, Beez? Do you feel old, or do you still feel like you in your 20s?
Only when I talk about certain shit around people and they kind of don't relate or remember.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
all right.
How you might bring up like an old show or something, and like young niggas be looking at you like.
Yeah, I had that happen one time. I tried to talk about Trading Places one time, and this girl thought I was talking about like the fucking TV show. And I was like, nah, with Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd. And she was like, huh?
I got a better one for you. I'll be like this. I'll be like, yo, Bad Boys, yo, that was the best movie ever. And the niggas be like, yo, with Martin and Will Smith, see, we ain't even talking that. We talking Sean Penn. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The original Bad Boy movie. You know what I'm saying? But you bring it up and it's like, oh, they did that?
That was an ill movie.
Yeah, that shit was sick.
Yeah, that was the movie about juvenile prison.
Yes. Tati, this movie was crazy. And this was back in the day. Yo, there was rape. There was murder in this shit.
Right.
It was.
Yeah. So one nigga was locked up because he raped this dude's girlfriend. Right? The dude whose girlfriend he raped, he was locked up because he accidentally killed that nigga's little sister.
No, his little brother.
His little brother.
Ran him over with the car.
Ran him over with a car. He was trying to get at the nigga though, or some shit like that.
Yeah. He tried to rob the nigga, but then the black nigga showed up and was trying to rob him too.
Yeah, shit was wild. But
sound wild.
Back to the getting older and wise and shit.
Why you ain't ask me, Khary?
Because you.
Why you ain't ask me if I feel old?
Do you feel old?
Do you feel old?
I do.
You feel old? How
do you
South, feel old?
Yo, you know, in the South, why y'all young females in the South be feeling like y'all old, and y'all be feeling y'all old at like 22. Y'all feel like y'all have been through a lifetime that a 70-year-old woman been through.
Because they've been twerking since 12. That's why.
Hold on, because you're not gonna come for me. Hold on, wait a minute. I ain't been twerking since 12.
Wait, you been twerking since 12?
I ain't been twerking since 12. Khary is wilding. I don't like that. I ain't been twerking since 12. I've probably been twerking since about 17, 18, 19. Really about 19, 20 if we talk about being outside.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you
don't do me.
You had indoor twerking. Yeah, indoor twerking before you got outside twerking.
I had like a little twerk here and there.
Yeah, you see?
Okay.
Little poppity pop. Oh, nobody's looking, you know?
Right.
You know, I got out there, I gave him a little razzle dazzle.
Don't tell my mama though.
Little razzle dazzle, little sprinklets, you know?
Look, I remember I got caught twerking, right? I got caught twerking, right? At like after school care.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna tell you what happened. This dude, he started doing the Tootsie Roll because back then it was the Tootsie Roll, right? He started doing the Tootsie Roll, and I'm laughing.
Oh, baby, it's hard to get out the bed. I'm sorry.
So he started doing the little Tootsie Roll, and I'm laughing. My cousin missed it. And so she was like, what happened? What he did? So I go to do it. Right when I do it, we outside. It's like a little fence.
Mm-hmm.
Like a gate, not a fence, a gate. Like the chain gate.
Okay.
Right when I do it, my mom pull up. Right? Like pull up.
You was popping your mouth. What the hell ass doing
And I
that?
had my hands on my knees and I was popping like that. When I tell you I got my
She
ass
probably
beat,
screamed on you.
my mama and my daddy beat my ass. And they made me do the Tootsie
Oh,
Roll
they
while
did
they
the-
beat my ass.
They did the tag team action.
No
Hey.
cap. They made me do the Tootsie Roll while they beat my ass.
It was like,
I just got a quick question with
She
that.
was like,
though.
bend it over like you was doing at daycare. Yeah. Whoop my ass.
What?
I
heard, like,
pop
every-
it. Pop that ass.
I heard every little girl hears, like every girl,
What's
like once
up?
they start twerking,
Mm-hmm.
they hear the same song. It's like the same song. Like whatever's their first original twerk song where they really got that in. Like they hear that in their head all the time.
Where you
Even though
really
other
fucked it
songs
up the
come
first
on.
time.
Yeah.
So other songs
And I
come
want to
on.
know
Other songs come on, but that's the song they hear when that song is playing.
here, yeah.
You right. You right.
What was that song?
It's
Tati?
crazy.
What was
I
that
got
song?
a couple of them.
You got a couple of them.
What was it? What I know there's some Luke in there. You
It's
from
all
Florida.
Tampa music.
There's some Luke in there.
It's
No,
all Tampa music.
It's all Tampa music.
Listen, we in New York, we ain't got too much of that. New York really ain't got twerk music like that.
Yeah.
We got,
You know what
we
New
had
York
other
got?
shit.
New York got techno and house. New
Mm.
York got
Yeah.
shit.
Is that?
New York got shit like, there's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house.
Yeah.
And I used to always hear
Yeah,
that
that's New York.
song and be like, yo, why is this the song that women like spaz out to? And it was
I don't even really like that song.
it was
like
the
that.
well, you ain't from the 90s. You wasn't in the
Yeah.
you wasn't dancing in the 90s in the club,
My shit is the animal.
you know?
Sing it, Beez.
The animal is that shit. Nah, it ain't got no words. Ain't got no words. It's just one of those boom, 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 boom.
God.
There we go.
Then, yo, and
I'm about to
it gets
start
started. Yo,
twerking,
once the clapping start, and then the drums come in, it gets crazy. And then like the animal is one of them joints. Like that's just the beginning. That's the first little piece of it. And then the drums come in, and then that shit just switch up and get like crazy with this bass and boom.
I really hear it. I hear it.
That,
Yep, I hear it. I hear it.
And the dude that made the song, at
Uh-huh.
one point when he first dropped that song, he was getting like 100,000 just to come and play the song in the club.
Oh shit.
That's what DJs was like back in the days, huh?
God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the other shit we was doing, but P just said over here in the chat, he said we was jacking Doo Doo Brown. Doo Doo Brown was also one that was very big up there, very big in New York. That was like, and that was pretty much it for like the quote unquote twerking music for New York back in the days. That was
If
just shit like that.
anything, you know, we had little shit like shake that ass, girl, make that coochie wet. We had shit like
Yeah,
that.
I remember that shit.
That was like our
Wait, sing
twerking
that shit, Beez.
Huh?
Sing it.
Shake that ass, girl, make that coochie wet. Shake that
Yeah,
ass, girl, make that
That's what y'all
coochie
was
wet.
dancing to?
Yeah, it was like some house shit, yo.
Yeah, it was, that was what you call it. And they used to take other beats and put it to the shit, and
Okay.
that shit used to be crazy, yo.
Not shake that ass. Make that coochie wet.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo.
Okay.
And we used to bounce to like, look at that girl with the Daisy Duke song, show that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I know that beat. Shake that ass, girl.
Yeah.
I know that one.
Yo, we used to be buzzing that show.
So like Tampa music take these type of beats
Yeah, Tampa music
And-
uses a lot of those beats.
and they take it and they add a cowbell to it. And Tampa used to be known as Juke City. So they used to be juking. They
used to
call
that
it
shit juke music.
now they call it
Wait,
crank.
what's juke? You gotta explain
call
because
it
It was
crank
in New
it
York,
was like
you
a
talking
Tampa
juke.
dance. It was a Tampa dance.
Tampa
Thank
had
you,
a lot of
'cause
juke
I
music.
thought I was about to say they was robbing niggas.
Nah,
They was robbing
a
niggas.
Tampa dance style.
Yeah, it's a dance style. They call it cranking now, but it's like it's just high energy music. Like it's a lot of footwork and shit like that. So back in the day, it was that type of music, and then there was twerk music on top of that. And most of that music, they would take different sounds, like y'all said. So they'll take a twerk beat and make it into a crank beat, like a cranking song. So that was what we was twerking to. Then we had Javon Black. I know we from a different era. Y'all were on the shake that ass, make that coochie wet.
Music is music, yo. Music is different.
We had Butts Wide Open, Butts Wide.
and that's how shit was very different by regions, This
it was
interesting.
We
How,
had My Neck, My Back.
Like
we had Trina.
region.
Nah, we all had that. We all had that.
We did all have that, but that shit hit different
we all had
in
a piece
Tampa,
of that
though.
song.
Every region had a version of booty music.
Yeah.
And that My Neck, My Back shit did hit different in Tampa.
It did
because
hit
when that
different in
shit
Tampa.
dropped, Kaya was actually acting like she was from Tampa.
She lived here.
She lived here at the time.
I don't like to claim her. But she lived here.
Yeah, she from Atlanta though, right?
She was in what was that? Robles Park.
She's from Philly.
She's not from Tampa.
She moved to Tampa.
She's from Philly?
Yeah, she's from Philly. She moved to Tampa. When she popped off, she was like claiming Tampa some, and then when she moved to Atlanta, she was like, "Nah, I don't know shit about Tampa."
Yeah, Tampa don't fuck with her because she started selling out. Like we remember when you was in the hood, living in the
and that's why her and Trina got all that.
We remember when you was living in the project.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the root of it. I'm not sure.
With the Kaya
van.
That's their shit. We remember. Don't do.
I'm not saying it's not what you call it. Kaya swear she got hits. Like she got mad fucking hits.
You know
look,
what I'm not gonna cap.
She just got My Neck, My Back, and My Neck, My Back, the remix.
I'm not gonna lie either, because when they turn her music on in the club, like it is that's I'm gonna sing it. I'm gonna sing it. She got a few. She got maybe 2, 3.
There's a lot of people that got that, and you be like,
But I don't fuck with her. Like, don't fuck with
what
her.
What did P say?
She's
definitely from the Bronx.
Yeah, definitely from the Bronx, but we caught some Luke Miami bass. We definitely caught some Luke Miami bass in the Bronx.
Yeah.
In New York, period.
That used to go crazy.
Yeah.
We had I said Javon Black, we had Tom G, we had Crystal. Crystal was definitely that's like known Tampa music. Or they would say St. Pete because he's from St. Pete. But the rest of the world acknowledges them as Tampa. So like his twerk music, you got a slow twerk song all up and through there. What Ass So Fat, like that's the twerk music that we hear in the club. Like in the club at the end of the night when they started playing Tampa music, that's what we hear. It's like, all right.
Okay.
It's kind of like putting on for your city too. If you don't know this music, I know you're not from here.
I've been here 20 years. I know some of it. I don't know all of it.
And right, and just being here, you learn some of it, or you just, it just feel different.
Yeah, I definitely used to go to the clubs like, yo, Tampa really supports their artists because I've heard these songs nowhere else.
And go hard. And go hard and treat those people
with Bay Area.
But the Bay Area, the music slowly circulated to other places, because when I started going to Atlanta, there would be times I would hear like Tampa music played in Atlanta sometimes. Some Tampa artists and shit like that.
Because that's where they network at the most.
I was like, oh, okay, I know this shit. I know some of this shit.
But I respect that they treat those older artists like their OGs, like Tom G right now. He fuck with everybody. It don't matter where you from. He has the bike rides. People, the whole city come out on a bike, and they bike like miles. The whole city out on bikes. They do the sneaker balls. They give back to the community. Like I love that. In Tampa, we do support our artists, and they do treat the older artists with respect as well.
Right, but you got to be good though. You're not gonna get people ain't gonna show you love just because you're from Tampa. You got to be good.
Definitely gotta be.
Yeah.
You gotta be good. You gotta be good. You gotta be different. You gotta be creative. You can't just be a no regular ass nigga and think, hey, why the city ain't showing me love? Because you're a regular ass nigga. That's why.
Right.
We need some dope shit.
I fuck with how Florida, like, not just Tampa artists, but Florida artists, period. Like, Florida artists can go anywhere in Florida or anywhere in the state and they gonna get hella support from Florida. Like, that's just what it is, period. No matter where you from. I fuck with that.
That's a fact. All right, but let's move on. Jump into our next topic and shit. Tom Brady retired a couple of months ago. And
43-day retirement.
And he just unretired. So he's gonna be staying in Tampa, which for me, that means the housing market isn't coming down anytime soon. I feel like the housing market kind of like boosted beyond fucking anything reasonable since he moved here, since the Bucks won the Super Bowl. And it's like his presence just started bringing a ton of people down here. It could be coincidence, but I would like to say it's that man's fault. It's his fault. But he unretired. A lot of people were saying, yo, he got sick of being around his wife and kids that fast. But he was like, you know what? I can't do this nonstop for the rest of the year. I got to go back to football. I'd rather get tackled by 300-pound linebackers than be around my damn family. I was like, damn, man, that's fucked up.
Man, what the fuck?
but could they have a
point?
What's
going on in his house?
Could they have a point? Could they have a point?
Do they have a point? If you don't like to be around your family, why the fuck did you make them your family?
Because he wasn't around them. He was playing football.
Y'all play games. But I knew that wasn't gonna last because I remember when they announced that he was retiring, and then his team, they spoke out and said that wasn't the case. But then they spoke out and said that was the case, and I'm like, we won the Super Bowl. Y'all made it close last year, and then this past year, and then and now you just about to leave. You ain't come here and make all that hype just for you to play for a year or two and then retire. But then again, people do come to Florida to retire. So I do believe he's going to retire here. I don't believe it's now, though.
Oh, I definitely think he's going to retire.
He's definitely going to retire here, but I don't think that it's going to be now. And then I didn't think that the housing market was going to go down just because he retired. I don't think it was going to go down at all. I don't think it was going to go down.
I have enough. You don't think it's okay?
I hope it's gonna go down, but I don't think that it is.
I would hope it would, but I don't think we're gonna see that anytime soon. But check this out.
Doubt that.
One day before Tom Brady announced his return to the NFL, someone paid $518,628 at an auction for the ball that was supposedly Brady's final touchdown pass of his career.
Yo, that Indian dude is pissed the fuck off right now. It's an Indian dude who bought that shit.
So now,
I would feel like Brady owe me some money. You owe me some money.
Does he get a refund?
I spent $500,000 for his ball. Nah, yo, listen. At the end of the day, the ball. Check it out. The ball ain't even authentic no more. It used to be authentic. Because it was the last pass. Well, it's not the last pass.
Well, but now
it's gonna be this.
Now you can market
gonna be at least 20 more passes.
You can't tell nobody that story.
No, you can market it. You can market it now. You can say this is his last touchdown pass before his first retirement.
Nah, you can say this is a ball that Tom Brady touched.
The last touchdown pass before his first retirement. Could I tell you what?
Tati for the win.
I tell you what. That's still a significant moment in history.
That don't mean shit if he played football again.
No, yes, it does. Think of Michael Jordan. Think of somebody that might have had Jordan's last basket before his first retirement.
I would think that
That's a
I would think
significant
that,
ball.
like I said, the way I would break that down is that that's just the ball that Michael Jordan touched.
Who's dying?
Beez.
That's Mo over here dying.
Mo, you okay?
Say that one more
Yeah,
time,
Tati
Tati.
said, Mo, you okay?
but but no, I said I would think that they would just have a ball that Michael Jordan touched. It don't matter if this was the last ball he ever touched. I can understand the weight behind that. But the last ball that he touched before he stopped touching the ball and then went back touching the balls, I don't know. Pause. I don't know. I don't know about that. I feel like you just got a ball that Michael Jordan touched and you paid for it. So, I mean, congratulations to you.
I think it still has value in the sports memorabilia world.
Maybe.
Yeah, it still has value as a Tom Brady pass. I mean, touchdown pass, yeah. But
Maybe.
for the fact of the thing that's fucked up is he spent some major bread for that shit.
Yeah.
Cheryl
For
is
it not to be what he spent the money on. That's the disappointment.
Right.
Is that you spent money on something because you bought it. He spent that money because this is what he thought.
Right.
Was
It
the
was.
end.
And it was the day. It was the day before too, not the day after. Wayne
Not
Mills.
touching balls.
Wayne Mills said, "Yo, Khary, I heard that. LOL. They said the football is now 50,000. So they say it's now worth 50,000. Now
he said he spent 500. See, he
now
spent
you look like a
500,000.
goofy.
and auctions are usually as is. In my opinion, I've never actually bought shit from an auction. I've looked at things and read some of the details behind it, and usually they're as is.
I can understand if this was the last ball that he ever played basketball with.
Right.
I mean football with.
Football.
But
We talking football.
Football. But it's not. It's not. So like now you just took a L.
Took a big L,
Yeah.
You took a huge L.
Yeah. If I was him, I would definitely be trying to get a motherfucking refund. I'll be looking in that paperwork.
They gonna
okay.
laugh at you.
I'll be looking in that paperwork that says,
they
"Hey,
really they gonna laugh at you, but at the same time,
he might have a case. They'll have to. His lawyers will have to look at that paperwork and look at the wording in there, see if there's some way they can wiggle out of it. Because when the auction sold it, they sold it as the last ball that Tom Brady threw for a touchdown. A couple days later,
saying they could come back and say once he play his first game and be like, "Hey, you said this was the last ball he ever played with."
Yeah,
it's not.
Yeah,
it's
Is
not.
it raining?
Yeah, it's coming down out there.
What the fuck?
That shit sound like
it's gonna be cold tomorrow. I don't like this for Tampa. Like what?
Nah, it's not. It's not. Y'all got good weather.
No, the other day, Beez, it was supposed to. It was a tornado warning, and it was cold the next day. It was cold as hell. Okay. You said what?
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
I've been checking your weather.
Yeah, Beez on his way out here soon, so he's definitely looking at the weather. Like, what should I pack?
Yes.
Bring one sweatshirt, if that.
I'll probably just bring a hoodie for the plane.
Yeah, that's it pretty much.
Yeah,
you know, but he is coming back and playing with the Bucks again. So that should be interesting. See if they can win another championship. Or, we shall see. Well, let's go ahead and move on from Tom Brady. We will jump right into this story. Oh, actually, let's do some updates from the past real quick, y'all. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this, but I know we spoke about a bunch of things in the past, and there's been certain things that happened along with it. So I just wanted to kind of like touch up on those real quick. We spoke about Kanye, we spoke about Pete, we spoke about the Kim shit. Over the weekend, there was some text messages revealed of Pete Davidson having a conversation with Kanye, telling Kanye he needs to calm the fuck down. They should have a conversation. They should talk. Pete told him he was also in the bed with his wife. He said that he's a great father. And the conversation was toxic. It was funny. And it was also a bit mature. Did either of y'all see these messages that went through?
Nah,
Tati?
I actually didn't.
Say it one more time.
Pete Davidson, Kanye messages.
I didn't see all of them. I didn't see all of it to even remember it.
The shit was funny, yo.
I saw he started the message out and say, "Hi, this is Skeet."
Yeah, he did say this is Skeet. Kanye then replies some shit like, "Yo, happy to see you out of rehab." Pete Davidson was like, "Yo, same here."
Oh.
It's wonders what those places do when you get the help. You should try it. He said, "Yo, I'm in LA for the day if you want to stop being a little internet bitch boy and talk."
Oh. Who said this?
This is what Pete said to Kanye.
I don't blame him. Kanye been doing the most.
He offered to have a chat with him. He said, "This isn't public." This was at the time when this came through. He said, "Yo, let me help you, man. I struggle with mental stuff too. It's not an easy journey. You don't have to feel this way anymore. There's no shame in having a little help. You'll be so happy in that peace." He said, "You have no idea how nice I've been to you despite your actions towards me. I stopped SNL from talking about or making fun of you, which they wanted to do for months. I stopped stand-up comedians from making jokes about you and shit." Yeah, he said, "Yo, I've been like taking a higher road. We should have a chat." And Kanye's pretty much like, "Yo, meet me at Sunday service."
Oh, what?
That was pretty much Kanye's
This is
response.
embarrassing because you know why? Kanye has been doing the most. Like, it's been childish, immature. He's been doing the most. It's a little outlandish. It's been a little crazy. The nigga dressed up as some bushes. He's been putting this man in all of his songs. This is worse than his beef with Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Word.
it's like Pete coming out and saying and just texting him and letting him know, like, "Hey, I recognize what you're going through." You know? That's even more embarrassing because now you know that Kim is dealing with somebody that is emotionally mature. Because not one time did he say anything, you know, regarding Kanye. He didn't say anything back. He didn't do anything childish, you know? So it's like now you know that Kim is dealing with somebody that's emotionally mature to even not even get into it with Kanye. And he's worked on it. And now he's offering this nigga help. That's embarrassing. It's not embarrassing. It's actually it makes him look like the good guy. You know, it's very sweet. But at the same time, it's embarrassing for Kanye for you to be a grown-ass man and another grown-ass man that's fucking your lady, ex-lady, is trying to give you advice.
Now, before we say it makes him look like a grown man, he starts off the messages start off with saying,
I didn't say that.
What did you say? Mature?
I said it makes him look like the good guy.
Okay. Before you say the good guy, he started off the message that says, "Yo, it's Skeet. Can you please take a second and calm down? It's 8 a.m. and you don't gotta be like this. Kim is literally the best mother I've ever met. What she does for those kids is amazing, and you were so fucking lucky that she's your kid's mom. I'm decided I'm not gonna let you treat us this way anymore, and I'm done being quiet. Grow the fuck up."
That doesn't make him a grown man because he said something?
And then
I didn't say grown man. I said
wait.
Good guy, but
then he said. Then Kanye responded, "Oh, you using profanity? Where are you right now?" And then Pete responded with the picture of himself smiling, and that said, "In bed with your wife."
Oh wow!
The other mature stuff came
he
after.
Said, "Oh wow." I mean, okay.
Wow.
I mean, he deserved
Kick me in
that
the nuts,
though.
why don't you?
He deserved that though, so I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. He deserved that, and then
that's what that was.
And Pete is also a comedian,
so
no, I'm not mad at that. I ain't mad at that.
Let me
not in bed with your wife and then offered you some mental help. That's embarrassing.
Yo.
He said, well, "Yo, where you at? Fucking your bitch."
Pretty much, right?
Do you need some mental help? I got a doctor.
How you gonna tell a nigga you fucking a bitch and then ask them if they need some mental help, yo? That's fucked up, yo.
I mean,
It's fucked
Kanye
up.
needed that.
But
It's crazy.
alright.
He need to be humble.
Okay, this is the picture that he sent to Ye though. This is the picture he sent to Ye. I'm in bed with your wife. That's what he said.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I bet that pissed Kanye off. I bet he was pissed off.
Probably. And that nigga probably just sitting against the wall, with the pillow behind his head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kanye mad with his little backpack.
Kanye's been getting into a bunch of people though. He got into it with DL Hughley.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So
he said he got beef with Peppa Pig too.
mm-hmm.
I don't know. He started just calling random niggas
Got
out.
beef with Peppa Pig.
Yeah.
He got beef with everybody.
That nigga randomly just named 15 people he had beef with. I don't even have 15 people I'm beefing with. That's crazy. Including a cartoon character.
Peppa Pig, like
what she did.
Nigga, now you ready to gangbang on Peppa Pig? Man?
Was it the way she whistled?
Is
it her accent?
He's coming at everybody. You know, but next up, what I want to touch on, young Dolph shooting.
22 times, right?
Autopsy report came back. They said he was hit 22 times by the people. They actually have suspects in custody, alleged suspects. I'm not going to say people that shot him, but the alleged assailants that shot him. They did shoot him 22 times, which is fucking tragic. Horrible.
That's crazy.
Horrible.
That's terrible.
Yeah, he had some dope music, yo. And I still vibe to it. I still vibe to a lot of his shit. His shit was dope. So, rest in peace, young Doe. One more update. Actually, two updates. Jussie Smollett is or was in a psych ward. Did y'all hear this?
Oh wow. Oh, I think I somebody spoke out on it.
Yeah, I think it was his brother.
But he said he's all right.
Yeah, they said he's all right. They said that he's in the psych. I think I spelled psych wrong. Yeah. He said he's all right, and I think they said because of like the public having something to say about it or some thoughts about it, that he's no longer in the psych ward and he has been taken out. But the media tried to say he was in there for protective custody. That's where they put people for protective custody in the psych ward. I never heard of that. I've heard them pretty much people in protective custody would pretty much just almost like go to the hole almost, right? Like protective custody isn't like sometimes some places protective custody is pretty much just like it's almost like being in a 24-hour lockdown almost.
Nah, depending on where you at, depending on the severity of your stuff and all that, because you could be in protective. They have a dorm or a bunch of cells. They'll have a whole block where that's shit is nothing but snitches. Everybody then told.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. But they also have
like
places
24-hour lockdown and shit like that. But
well,
they got
some places
where,
have it to where they don't have a certain wing for snitches. They might only have maybe 10 people, 20 people in there as snitches, and they just got them in a cell. Like, you know what?
Yeah.
Make it work less work for us. We're just gonna keep your ass in there. You got protective custody. That's what some protective custody is. But I've never heard protective custody be in a psych ward. You put them in a psych ward for protective custody.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but they said he was in there. He might have been released and put into like either actual PC or or General Pop. I'm not sure how he'll do in General Pop. He shouldn't do too bad. County jail. Well, he's in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's a little different than some places. Some places county jails ain't shit. Some places county jails are like Rikers. Rikers are county jail, like I said the other day. So you never know. Chicago, the shit might be tough. Might be a little rough. I'm pretty sure it's pretty rough. They got a lot of gangs out there.
Yeah,
So.
old school, new school. Yeah, you got old gang members.
Yeah. So he
and
his
somebody
ass is
probably
gonna
gonna think he got a little bit of bread.
He gonna want to be in PC because
Somebody think he got a little bit of bread.
They got a little bit of bread. You know what I'm saying?
And they gonna fucking harass that nigga.
Right.
And he gay.
We gonna harass you for protection from us. You're gonna pay us to protect you from us.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
Basically.
That's how shit be though. They'll be like, you know, we're gonna protect you from everybody else, but you gotta worry about us before you worry about them. So they paying for protection from y'all getting at me and y'all stopping other motherfuckers from getting at me. So yeah, he'll want to be in PC. Now this guy right here was in PC, but now he's out on the streets and he's saying he is broke. He says he ain't got no bread. He said he can't make no money. He says he's not sure if his career will ever get to the level it was at before he was arrested. He says that he did sign deals prior to his arrest, but he was given significant advances, which he has not yet recouped. So he hasn't paid this money back, so he still owes the money. So he's not getting no royalties for none of that music and shit that he put out that was so popping. Now, he's a snitch and nobody really wants to listen to. He drops something, people listen to it one time, the first day it comes out just to hear what it's like. See what he's saying? Are you talking about being a snitch? No? Oh, well, we don't want to hear from you. And niggas don't fuck with him. You know, so now he's talking about he's broke. He can't pay shit. He's fucked up. I don't really have no sympathy for that. He made his bed. He got laid in it now. Nigga need to how the ball go, Beez? How the ball go? Fuck hip hop with that freestyle. You better get a job or some shit like that. I forget. A Biggie line. You know? I forget. I can't think of it off the top of my head.
With that freestyle, you're bound to get shot.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Oh, well, it's not important. Nigga need to go get a job, work for UPS. You know? Need to go get a job. He's a snitch that I'm not sure if people want to listen to this man's music or not.
I never listened to his music. We talking about 6ix9ine, right?
Yeah, I'm along with you. I've never listened to his music neither. I've only known about him because of the internet, his media activity of making headlines. That I knew him more from the headlines than the music.
I think that what's happening is that his little clout is running out, you know?
Ran out.
He really took on that whole, even if I can't get good attention, I'm gonna get bad attention. So this man literally did whatever the hell he had to do to sell his music, and now nobody cares anymore. Like, it's not working for him anymore. So now he's like, oh damn, y'all not even fucking with me when I'm in the, you know? I feel like this a stunt too. We don't give a damn.
Yeah.
We don't care. Go get a job.
Yep.
Find a way to make some more money.
Go get yourself a call center spot, nigga. Work from home call center job or something.
Nah, he like, damn, he can't go back to Brooklyn.
Nope, can't do that neither. You got to figure something out, but like he gonna have to get a job.
I don't feel bad either.
I don't even think if he started a podcast, it would be popping.
He just corny to me.
Yeah, I think so too.
I ain't never seen y'all hyped up a nigga with a rainbow lace front on.
Yeah, the shit always puzzled me how y'all was so like When I say y'all, I'm talking about just the world that actually did fall in love with this kid. I still don't know what it was. This kid was just, maybe they liked him being different. Maybe they liked the difference.
Yeah.
You know, maybe they liked that his hair was rainbow colored and they didn't see anybody else do it.
A lace front though? I can respect.
Yeah. I think some people wasn't sure if it was a lace front or not.
I wasn't sure until I saw him.
I think it was.
And then I saw how much money he was paying for his laces. And I'm just like, yeah, do your thing. Do your thing. But like, y'all hyped up a nigga in a lace front. This man used to get 40-inch laces. Custom colored, rainbow.
Yeah.
That's who y'all hyped up.
Bet you he wish he could sell them shits now. But nobody want no snitch rainbow lace front.
Shut up, sorry.
You know, but you know what? He made his bed. Now he's mad. He got to lay in it. He wants us to feel sorry for him and say, hey, get out your bed. We'll help you get a better bed. Nah, we ain't doing that, B. We ain't doing that, B. Laying that shit. Enjoy that shit and figure it out. All right? But let's move on from this little niglet.
Niblet.
Okay.
I saw a post. What was it? Yesterday, of Fabulous. You know, Fabulous has kind of been like a fashion dude for a minute, you know. And he posted a picture of himself rocking some shit, and he was like, "Yo, I'm usually good when it comes to snapping with my niggas, but one of my niggas says some shit, and I ain't really have no comeback for it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really had nothing I can come back for." And his outfit, he was wearing a lot of Chanel. You know, he had like a Chanel shirt. He had on like some Chanel sneakers. Like, this shit was like really coordinated and shit, right? And he was like, one of his homeboys said, "Yo, fam, Chanel is for the baddies, not the bros."
I saw that.
You know, he was like, "Yo, Chanel's for the baddies, not the bros, yo." And I was like, oh. And then that's one of the things that made me ask today, are there just some things that only women should wear? Are there only some fashion brands that men shouldn't touch? I know back in the days, me personally, I never really jumped on the whole DKNY thing. You know, I wasn't really a big wearer of the Donna Karan New York brand.
I was.
You was?
Yeah. I had DKNY sweatsuits. I had DKNY fucking hockey jersey. Yeah, I had like all of that shit. You know, it was that time though. It was that era. Like, you know what I mean, you had to have you something DKNY. No, I was saying in that era, you had to have something DKNY. It was like she was popping. She happened to be popping in New York that summer. You know what I'm saying?
But me myself, I always thought it was just like a woman's brand. I thought I would only buy it in like the women's section in like Macy's or some shit back in the days. I was until it started becoming into the urban market. And once he started seeing like black women wearing this shit, she was like, "Oh, let me make some do shit for men," you know? Like like me now, I'm not really what's the brand? Michael Kors. I still don't see that, even though it's Michael, I don't see that as like a manly brand. You know? I won't be like, look at my Michael Kors shirt, baby. I don't know. I just don't see it as a manly brand. Now,
well, some of the T-shirts and the
they have a men's line
and all that though. They're all right. Some of that shit is right.
They have a men's line.
There are men that are getting their nails painted now. They wearing pearl chokers and shit.
Yeah, Khary says, yo, men are already wearing purses. Men are wearing purses.
Chokers, chokers are not for a straight man.
Hip hop will tell you different, Beez.
Men are wearing wigs.
Wayne says, "Yo,
Today's
fashion is
hip hop.
unisex, and everyone is buying."
No, today's hip hop will tell you that chokers
So I can't
are
really.
what you call it.
I can't
Not
really
old
say.
school hip hop.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll say this, Beez. According to old school hip hop, my chain is way too short. My shit's supposed to be down like my belly button. You know, so I wouldn't take that as the Bible of what things are. I think fashion changes with time. You know, I think chokers have changed, and the younger generation has made it less feminine for chokers. I think, you know who I think contributed to that? Low key?
Who?
DMX. DMX low key had a choker.
But it was a dog collar.
Right,
That's
but it was
different.
It was still tight though. It was still tight. So I'm just saying, you know, it was still
But
tight.
he was representing for the Pips and the Rockwallers.
Just like Tupac had a nose ring. You know? Tupac was like,
my brother got one now.
Right? Tupac was like one of the manliest niggas back in the days, according to women. You know, that nigga had a nose ring.
That was a sexy ass nose ring.
Now, are there certain fashion that men should not wear? Fashion brands or lines or types? And I'm gonna say right now, yeah, men should not be wearing heels. So we'll just keep that out of the conversation.
There's certain things that I wouldn't want my man wearing. I can't speak for every man. Like I don't really want my. I don't want my.
I don't think that men and women
nails. No acrylic. Like I can understand we go get a manicure, a pedicure. You get clear. I can understand clear. And I can understand if you don't want to get clear. You just want the mani and the pedi.
Oh, but if a nigga got like all his nails a different color, I'd be like, nigga, what's going on?
Like you get your nails did.
Okay.
Did. Nah. That's a little far for me. But I've seen it on people like who? Machine Gun Kelly. I actually like it on him. But that's like more of, I associate that more of like with the rock aesthetic. You know?
Now, what if they say that's their personality?
I'm not mad at that, but I personally my preference. I'm not dating a guy that gets his nails painted colors.
Like the dude from Rory and Maul, right? He says he's the coolest nigga around. You know, they used to be on the Joe Budden podcast. He say he's like the coolest nigga around. He gets his nails painted. He paints his shit like black.
Which one?
Shit. The dark skin one. The black guy, not the white guy. Yeah.
He gets his nails done?
Yeah, he gets his nails painted, yo.
I never noticed that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not mad at that. I don't find it attractive, but I'm not mad at that.
I wouldn't do it. It's not my thing.
Yeah. I think things like brands, when they said Chanel is for the baddies, like I just thought it was funny because
it's a funny statement.
Women love Chanel.
Right.
That's normally who you see.
You never hear no man talk about no Chanel unless he bought a Chanel for a woman. Unless he
bought it for a woman.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Now on that note, what about I got a couple of Coach belts. Coach got some Coach belts. Am I not supposed to have a Coach belt? Even though it's a man's belt?
I mean, Coach is different. I think Coach can be unisex. I've never really worn Coach. But I used to always see men and women wearing Coach, like Coach belts. Men used to wear Coach belts. From what I remember, and backpacks.
Okay.
The girls used to have the purses and the slides. That's what I remember.
Khary says, I don't want to see men with Uggs on.
I've been seeing that though.
For real.
I've seen a dude with the fur ones on.
Now, I don't know because Tampa's a little more warmer.
Yeah, there's not too many Uggs out here like that.
So, it's horrible here. It's horrible. Like, and now they got like they got like these Uggs that are like chuckers,
Well,
but they're bulky boldy.
I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this. My
Mm.
my mother gave my
Your
daughter.
slippers.
My mother gave my daughter a pair of Uggs, and my daughter said, "Yo, I could wear these shits with no socks,
Mm-hmm.
cause my fucking feet be sweating in these shits in fucking the freezing ass weather out there in the Hamptons and shit."
Uggs are fire. I've seen dudes wearing the Ugg boots that girls wear, like the actual boots.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that one, but I mean, I don't really know how I feel about that one. But hey, shit, if you wearing them to keep your feet warm, I
That's
guess.
crazy.
Wayne says belts are different because I still have a Gucci belt. Kimmy Cat says you can have a Coach. All right. So I can wear a Coach belt, not feel any way. I won't feel away.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had like a Chanel T-shirt, you would kind of question it. You'd be like, "Nigga, why you got a Chanel T-shirt?"
Yeah.
What? Okay.
I would have said, listen. I would have been like, yo, you spend the night at your girl's and you accidentally took her T-shirt over yours. Like that would be why what you going.
So. Okay, so I guess it would kind of be the same thing if I had on like a Tiffany shirt or some shit. But I could rock Tiffany jewelry with no problem.
I think it depends on the person, because even if a man is wearing something like a Tiffany shirt or a Chanel shirt, if you're the right person and you got it on, not correctly, but like you... What people say, they say you put that shit on. If you put that shit on, it look good. I mean, I ain't got no problem with it. Now, if you out here looking like, I didn't think that Fabulous looked bad. It did when I saw the caption. I'm like, oh, damn, he do have on Chanel. That is kind of for the baddies, but but when I initially saw it without reading the caption, I didn't think anything of it. So it's like, if you can pull that off, you can pull that off.
But see, those are the type of jokes your homeboys are gonna make on you.
That was funny.
You can have a super expensive, super fresh, super dope outfit, but because of Chanel, niggas are gonna be like, "Nigga, why you looking like a baddie out here?"
He did look like a baddie when I looked twice. The first time it was, it was a fit.
Nigga said, "Where's your little purse at? Where your little purse?"
Everybody can't pull that off.
I can't.
So now what if he was just wearing a Chanel hat? Same thing?
No.
No?
I wouldn't think nothing of it.
All right. But because he was Chanel head to toe, huh?
I mean, I ain't think nothing of it.
He got Chanel socks, shoes on.
Mm-hmm.
You got Chanel bag. He smelling like Chanel No. 9.
Yeah. That's like if you would see a dude wearing like those Victoria's Secret, the pink jogging suit. If I saw a dude with a jogging suit that said pink across the chest,
what you gonna say? You gonna say what up, sis?
Hey, that's for the baddies. Like, what are you doing?
Yo, listen. It's funny that you say that, right? When I used to do the shit in the school, when I used to do the cooking in the school, one of my employees in my night shift had fucking nigga used to wear Victoria's Secrets, like Pure Seduction, all the female what you call it, and I used to be like yo, I used to be like, yo, where they no chicks here? like who is smelling like that, yo? and I used to be like, yo, he used to be like, oh, the chicks love it, my nigga.
Man, I don't know.
The chicks don't love it.
If a man
that nigga's he was wrestling with men.
The pink joggers
He's
with
wrestling
the Ugg boots.
Pink joggers with the Ugg boots.
With the Ugg boots, like
yo,
on your way to Starbucks.
And smelling like Pure Seduction.
Huh?
And smelling like Pure Seduction.
Yeah, you said. He on the way to get him a pumpkin latte.
Yo, Wayne says Gucci shirt is different, but a Chanel shoes or shirt is sus.
Not sus.
Oh man. All right, but let's move it on though. All right, so there are some brands that are strictly for the baddies. And you, sir, are not a baddie. All right, so we just turned the clocks forward this weekend for daylight savings. And there's been a new bill that's been proposed that would say, hey, in 2023, that'll be the last time we turn the clocks forward for daylight savings time, which I thought was interesting.
And why is that? Like, what are they trying to prove?
They want to give kids more time to play outside, but the kids don't go outside to play anyway, really.
Kids don't go outside.
And they're not, so it's going to give us longer days, so that it's going to get darker later all year. We're not going to notice it a whole lot in the winter. Because, well, in New York, it's going to get dark at about 6 o'clock instead of 5 o'clock now. Out here, it'll get dark about 7 o'clock instead of 6 o'clock in the winters, but stay the same during the rest of the year. But I think the big difference will be the mornings, because I do recall taking my kids to school some mornings before the clocks changed, and it was like pitch black at 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Like 7 a.m., it's pitch black. Like, I'm like, yo, why is it so fucking dark? The moment we change the clocks, it's night out now. So
can we talk about this though? Like,
what's that?
Can we talk about this? Like, how y'all just gonna tell us that we were no longer
just
like
decide to?
You get on? We just kind of talk about it like that's not what they just said. But like, how exactly is it possible for you to just be like, all right, it's just gonna continue. We're gonna stop whatever the process is, because I'm not even clear on that. Whatever the process is when it comes to like daylight savings time, springing forward, falling back. How are you gonna make this happen? Like, how is this a thing? How is this gonna be done?
It's just a general consensus.
It's a consistent.
It's just
on the sun.
No,
how much daylight we get?
It has nothing to do with the sun. Daylight savings time has nothing to do with.
Explain that then, because I'm not.
It has to do with the seasons, pretty much. So it has to do with the sun, but it's not us controlling the sun. It's us working around the sun and the tilt of the earth, as because the earth turns on its axis, but then it also kind of tilts. So the seasons, like the earth is tilting, so it's farther away. Certain parts are farther away from the sun, so you get less sunlight. So in order to compensate for that, they actually did this for farming and shit back in the days when everybody was farming to make a living. So they kind of said, hey, if we do this, this will make the days longer so people can farm more, or they can get up at certain times and do things now.
What are we doing?
So what we're doing is saying, okay, we don't need that no more, so we're gonna stop it.
No. When you just said we're gonna do this so they can get up and farm, what are they doing?
They're just pretty much dropping an hour.
They're growing vegetables and shit like that.
No, Beez, that's not what I'm talking about.
No, we're just pretty much dropping an hour and taking an hour back up. Not all the states actually observe daylight savings time as well. So not all 50 states actually, when we change the clocks, there are certain states that still leave the clocks at the regular time at standard time.
Cali don't fuck with their clock, right?
No,
like
California
they
fuck with their clock. They fuck with their clock. Let's see.
Or is it the mid coast, the Midwest?
So
there's nothing that's actually going on with the sun.
Okay, so
that has us that says, hey, because the sun did this, you need to change your time. Some scientists and some politicians back in the day said, hey, if we do this at a certain time of year, it will kind of make it seem like the Earth hasn't shifted on its axis to where we lose sun. And that's how it started. So now they're saying, hey, we don't need that. We now need the sun at night so the kids can play outside longer when the kids don't play outside longer. The only thing for me that's going to be a benefit for me personally is I'm not going to have to change my watches. I got about 10 watches in my room that are all the wrong time now that I got to change. You know, but other than that, I don't, it doesn't really matter to me too much, except when I was taking my kids to school and it was dark when I would take them to school in the morning. And the only parts of the U.S. that do not have daylight savings time are Hawaii, most of Arizona, Puerto Rico, the U.S. Virgin Islands, Northern Mariana Islands, Guam, and American Samoa. So Arizona also didn't celebrate or still doesn't celebrate Martin Luther King's birthday. So they like being different. They're the 2 chains of the states. I'm different, bitch. I'm different. But Hawaii, you know, Puerto Rico, they don't celebrate daylight savings. But the thing that struck me interesting about it was they said, you know what? We're going to stick with daylight savings time, not standard time. So a lot of the world operates on standard time. There are other parts of the world that do actually observe a daylight savings time as well. They do it at certain different intervals than us, but there are places that celebrate or observe daylight savings just like we do. They some celebrate it, not celebrate it, but some observe it longer, some observe it a little bit shorter. But there are different parts of the world. It's not just a North America thing. Whereas Canada and the U.S. do a daylight savings time, but they're talking about changing it not to standard time, but to daylight savings time. So they're saying, okay, so we're gonna keep the time, but we're gonna go to the time that's more convenient for us, and not the time like the standard. So like if you look at your clock now, it'll be like if you like want to set your clock to New York, it would be like standard -5, or actually standard -4, where the actual time would be standard -5. But because we're in daylight savings, it's now standard -4. So when we go back, it'll be standard -5, which is actually the real time. But then when we say, okay, we're going to stick to daylight standards, we're going to be standard -4, which is now the daylight savings time. So based off the quote unquote real time, we're going to always be an hour off. Like,
gotcha.
You know? So what's the implications that it has on us? I don't know. We haven't actually, we should probably ask the people in Arizona how they feel about it when this times change. To throw them off or anything like that. I remember it threw me off one time. That's all that needed to happen was some weird shit happened to me one time before I started saying, okay, daylight savings just happened, so let me be aware. Ashanti said, yo, why Beez be tapping?
Yeah, Beez be work. Yo, listen, if y'all only knew, I have not stopped working for like a good 20-something days. I've been working like 20 days, 21 days, something like that or more. Straight.
Got you. And you getting old, nigga. You getting old.
Yes. I'm running on fumes, bro.
Let's jump into our next topic then. Since we just spoke on this daylight real quick. Do you like it or not? Leave it in the chat. Leave it in the comments actually. What you think about daylight savings? Reboots. A lot of reboots have been happening. Do we need them? And when Mo brought me this question was, I saw that Quavo wants to be in the reboot of White Men Can't Jump with Jack Harlow. And I said, why the fuck are they remaking White Men Can't Jump? That's one movie that really don't need to be touched. And I think they will just fuck it up, in my opinion.
They are.
Is Joanna Man gonna be in there?
That's B's favorite basketball character, by the way, Joanna Man.
I love Joanna Man.
Yeah, that's my
maybe
movie.
maybe Tati too. Maybe Tati too. Yeah, but I don't think this movie needs to be rebooted.
I don't think so either.
Though
Nah, it's
I
a
will
thumbs down for me.
though I will say this. I was completely like, there was a point where I was saying, you know what, don't reboot nothing. Just come up with new ideas until Bel Air. Bel Air's like the first reboot that I was like, okay, they did this good. Though I do see people here and there online talking about, oh, they just made the fucking black family toxic and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, fuck.
People aggravate me because they pick and choose when they want to take shit serious. It's like, this is
Right.
entertainment.
Right.
Are you serious?
That's the first reboot in a long time that I said, okay, they did a good job with that. I'm not sure they're gonna do it again with White Man Can't Jump.
They did a phenomenal job. I love it.
Yeah, I think they. That's gonna be hard.
To reboot or not to reboot?
Hell no, leave it alone.
To reboot.
I say leave it alone as well.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't redo that movie. That movie's too much a classic, yo.
What if they came to us and said, hey, we're gonna do another sister act? Like, nigga, we don't need that.
No, leave that shit alone, yo.
We gonna do another
Whoopi ain't in it. I
Step
don't want to
Up
see
movie.
that shit.
We don't fucking need that.
You know what? We don't need another sister act, but okay, that's. I would say it's a classic, but yeah, I could see a reboot with it if they wanted to.
One.
If they
make it a little more modern.
One.
You know?
That's like, okay, we got Titanic 2 coming. Color Purple 2.
They better
we
not.
don't need that.
They better not make no damn Titanic.
I'm even trying to think, would a sister act 2 even be believable now?
They
when the last
Sister Act 3.
A sister act reboot, would it even be believable now? When the last time you seen a nun that wasn't on the porno?
I used to see nuns all the time.
But this
I went
is
to
facts.
Catholic college.
What's that?
Nah, Catholic college. It's in the college. At the college.
And that's all. That's the only place you've seen them.
Yeah, at the college.
That was the only place I saw.
Rock over here in the chat says, yo, I feel old. I feel it in my knees. Khary says, yo, really? Bel Air didn't do it for me. I thought Bel Air was a really good reboot. I like how they took a lot of the characters, specifically Hillary. I like they didn't make her a dumbass. But yeah, so it's getting late, so let's get ready to get up out of here. And I wanted to end tonight off with some RIPs that we've experienced over the weekend and shit like that. We've lost Tracy Braxton. Passed away this weekend.
That is so damn. When I saw that hurt. Like that, you know, like when it's a few celebrities like that, but like that hurt. That was like, have you guys watched the Braxton? Like they had a reality.
Yeah, I used to watch
show.
I used to watch the show.
Yeah, so it's like you kind of grow to love all of them, all the sisters, and like that was sad. Tracy was like the happy one, the funny one. You know, like that was.
She was the hood one, like she was the hood not one. Hood, but she was the hood one.
Yeah, that was sad. That was really sad. Definitely prayers to her.
Yeah, definitely.
Friends, loved ones.
I'm trying to think of my homies' Instagram, yo.
I like to say this: R.I.P. for all the wrestling fans. R.I.P. to my man Razor Ramon.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Chico.
Yep.
You know.
Yo, what's Threat Instagram, yo?
I don't know. He be changing it.
I know he recently changed that shit, yo.
To sip something.
It's some shit, yeah. I can't even think of it, yo. I wanted to
something with an S.
I wanted to pull up this fucking video, yo. A Razor Ramon tribute. I'm trying to find it. I wanna end out on this one, yo. I thought it was dope. It was fucking hilarious. It touches on the subject that we actually make jokes about a lot here. I'm gonna see if I can find it, man. I can't find this motherfucker's. I hate that I can't motherfucker be changing their names, yo.
Mm-hmm.
You know, niggas be changing. Yo, y'all need to stop changing y'all names. How do I see? Can I see what I liked? Is there any way to see my likes?
Hold on. I got you. Beez is good in this world.
I don't know how to do none of this shit on this fucking
Okay.
app, yo.
Listen, you go to what you talking about? Your Instagram?
Yeah.
To see your likes. You go into the three bars on the top and then on the right.
Mm-hmm.
You go into settings.
Mm-hmm.
And it should be okay. Did they remove it?
I think they moved it. Oh, there's actually likes and views, like and view counts.
Yeah, it might be in there.
It's not there anymore though.
No, because I know it used to be what you call, you could go to my likes.
That sucks, yo.
Like anything that you liked, it would be.
Miss Cheryl said they're gonna make another Sister Act. Whoopi said so.
They need to chill.
Okay.
They need to chill. Oh shit.
With Whoopi's who?
Miss Cheryl said Whoopi said that they're gonna make another Sister Act.
Maybe that's some of Whoopi's doing.
Man,
nah, for real. It could be like they're not gonna do Sister Act, but
it's gonna be like
you feel what I'm saying? Thing. They're gonna do Sister Act, but it's gonna be like it's gonna be like Whoopi's old. Yeah, it's probably have like Whoopi in it old, and like there's really something going on, and she's got to be part of. Now she's part of the church. You know what I'm saying? Be something crazy like that.
I can see that. Do we need it? No, but I can see that.
All right, here go interaction.
Yeah, we definitely don't need it.
Likes. I found it on my phone. Let me see.
You found your phone?
Yeah. All right, boom. Here we go. There we go. That's his name. All right, I'm about to pull it up, yo.
Somebody said Fat Man Scoop. What does that mean?
Fat Man Scoop had passed away.
Say word.
Yeah, a while back.
Fat Man Scoop, Crooklyn Clan.
A while back, yeah. All right, let's see. All right, boom. This is how we going. We gonna end this off, yo. We gonna end off tonight with a little bit of Razor Ramon. What was his real name? What was his real name?
Scott Hall.
Scott Hall. Razor Ramon, Scott Hall. We're gonna end it off with this little video that my homeboy had posted, yo. This shit had me fucking dying laughing, yo. Here we go. Y'all ready? All right, let's do this.
That's our childhood right there.
Let me make sure y'all got some audio here. Rest in peace to Razor Ramon, man.
I'm coming for you, boy. And I'm coming hard.
Hey, yo.
I don't care. You come in my face, I'm gonna fight you.
Hey, yo.
Take a look at this. Brutus, this is incredible. What a package.
Hey, yo.
Well, you're not gonna bust a nut anytime we're in the ring.
Hey, yo.
Because I'm gonna stretch his ass like it's never been stretched before.
Hey, yo.
Warrior's down on his knees. But this one, a long way from being over, guys. Absolutely. This is just warm-up right here.
Hey, yo.
And Mark Henry is handling the Big Johnson.
Hey, yo.
Oh!
Hey, yo.
Just using his mouth to get the man off.
Hey, yo.
The Rock just jerked Helmsley off.
Hey, yo.
But in the twilight of Hulk Hogan's career,
God.
my kids turned me on.
Hey, yo.
I am
Hey, yo.
tired of playing around with kids. I'm here to get it on with the big boys.
You wanna G with the big boys? Now you there on, get the you there on, get enough drink with the drop cup.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
I'm coming for you, boy. I'm coming home.
Ayo moment.
What's that?
These are more than Ayo moments. This
Yo,
is just wild.
wrestling is crazy, yo. Hey, yo.
Yo, he said, "You see how I'm about to stretch his ass from here to here?" Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. I don't know who made that, but that was a dope tribute, yo. Man, rest in peace, Razor Ramon. Hey, yo, we are out of here, baby. All right? May the rest of your week be great. Do your best to stay sucker free and keep a smile on your face, baby. Hey, yo, we's out.
Thanks for watching the dopest live stream. That's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. Khary's crib, Khary's crib, Khary's crib, Khary's crib, Khary's crib, Khary's Khary's crib, Thanks for watching the dopest live stream. That's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase.